It's time now for a look at least in local sports and sports. High school basketball teams were expected to be in action tonight, and tonight was homecoming night with the crowning of the king in his court, but all that's been canceled and postponed. Have to be rescheduled for a later date. Next four games on the schedule are all road games. The teams at New Hampstead on the 24th and at Appling on the 25th. Teams were at home this past Friday hosting Perry for senior night, and both varsity teams won. Girls won 41-23, and the boys won 49-46. Boys were in action Saturday at Benedictine, and BC wins that game 64-49. Once again, the game this evening has been postponed, and again, as soon as we get the rescheduled date for the homecoming king in his court, we'll pass that information along, but again, that event has been canceled for this evening. The Ohio State Buckeyes win the College Football National Championship last night in Atlanta. They defeat Notre Dame by a final score of 34-23. Game was over at halftime with the Buckeyes scoring touchdowns on their first three possessions. They scored again on their first possession second half, led 28-7 on their way to the victory. Irish rallied for a couple of scores, but again, this was never in doubt. Ohio State wins the title game. They're crowned national champions. Ever since that regular season loss to Michigan 13-10, in which Ohio State was a 28-point favorite at home, Buckeyes have been rolling. They regrouped, and they win the 12-team playoff format, whipped Tennessee, easily defeated Oregon, beat Texas, and easily handled Notre Dame. Final score again last night, 33-24. NFL, AFC, and NFC championship games are set for this Sunday as four teams remain with a shot at this year's Super Bowl. Super Bowl is set for Sunday, February 9th in New Orleans. Over the weekend, Kansas City Chiefs moved one step closer to winning that third straight Super Bowl as they host Buffalo this Sunday in the AFC title game. Kansas City defeated the Houston Texans on Saturday 23-14, while Buffalo on Sunday downed Baltimore 27-25. NFC title game will be between Washington and Philadelphia. Eagles defeated the Rams 28-22, while Washington pulled the big upset. They defeat Detroit at Detroit 45-31. Championship lineup is set at 3 p.m. Sunday. It'll be the NFC title game. Philadelphia will host the Washington Commanders. Then the AFC title game Sunday at 6:30. It'll be Buffalo at Kansas City. Once again, the winners head to New Orleans for this year's Super Bowl. Again, the Super Bowl is Sunday, February 9th. Kickoff set for 6:30 in New Orleans. Chicago Bears hired their new football coach, Lions offense coordinator Ben Johnson. That leaves five teams still searching for this head football coach, including Jacksonville, where it's been quiet on who the Jags are targeting. Cowboys also are in search of their next head football coach. And the latest report in Dallas is the Cowboys under Jerry Jones is talking with former Washington Commanders and Carolina Panther head coach Ron Rivera. Rivera is a two-time coach of the year and led his team to the Super Bowl. His record overall, though, is 102 wins and 103 losses. Jaguars, Cowboys, Raiders, Jets, Saints still seeking their next head football coach. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.